Not having control over your channel is a sign of immaturity. It's not a sign of strength. If you're getting all these impressions and codes and downloads and activations when you're on a walk, if you are going up to people and addressing information, or you get downloads about their loved ones and you feel called to share it, or you actually do share it, if you feel like you're always absorbing everybody's energy and you don't know what it's like to be in your own solitary energetics, that's actually a sign of weakness. Because if you don't turn off, then you're always on. And there is no way that anyone can always be on without compromising intention, accuracy, or power. Also, let's not forget that your benevolent teams of spirit or a benevolent energy, entity, being, or group will not impede on your free will. Your free will to be a human. And so what does it say about the spirit or the energy that is coming through you involuntarily, even though of course there's an aspect of you that's consenting, right? When you're just trying to get a hot dog, but you really have this message for the man who's delivering you the hot dog, it should bring red flags. But I think in a lot of ways, because it's hard to build credibility in the work that we do, obviously, we believe that the more shock value is added or the more we are open and constantly receiving, that equates to credibility, when really over time it just dampens our reputation because we're not actually trustworthy. New age leadership is about sovereignty and not about being able to have access, because ultimately we're all going to have access. But to what? To whom? And how balances our life is what truly builds that credibility. So I want to remind you that your embodiment is what makes you credible. And actually, your ability to turn off is actually the greatest turn on. Because when you're in the work, you get to be in full strength. And when you live an extraordinary life, now you're truly free. In the days and years to come, nobody is going to care about that psychic medium who's falling apart at the seams, but who constantly is delivering messages for the world. They're a puppet. They're actually a player in the matrix. If you want to be free, you need to take hold of your destiny and say, I'm on and I'm off and I'm not available for anything in between. That's the level of maturity that the spiritual community really needs.